Well, this morning we're traveling back in time to ancient Egypt with a one-of-a-kind look inside of the tomb of the world's most famous pharaoh. Levan out live at the new King Tut exhibit in Boston. He is exploring this recreated tomb and all of the artifacts surrounding it. Levan, this has been incredible to see.
I'm so excited that it's here in Boston at Saunders Castle. It's just a wonderful space for all of it to go through. So many rooms and so many different artifacts. Mark Locke joins me. And Mark, just to see how Howard Carter was able to find out about this stuff and go through it and then kind of bring this exhibit here from Egypt is wonderful.
Pretty exciting for us to be here at Saunders Castle. You know, this discovery happened over 100 years ago.
Yeah.
And when Howard Carter, the British archaeologist, broke through that wall and someone said, "Can you see anything?" He said, "Yes, wonderful things."
Yes.
Well, he discovered the only intact tomb, meaning the things that were put inside that were supposed to be there forever were discovered. It's the only intact tomb ever discovered to this day. All the other tombs in the Valley of the Kings have been looted and robbed, yet we have this wonderful story not only of Howard Carter, but the 9-year-old boy king.
When you talk about the boy king, right there's the throne, and it's just a wonderful exhibit to see.
Yeah, all these objects in the exhibit are replicas because the real artifacts are back in Egypt in the Grand Egyptian Museum. Probably will not travel in our lifetime. So we thought, what do we do to bring this story to Boston? Well, this incredible family that has been recreating these objects for years has done all these exact recreations, whether it's color or texture, dimensions, details, inscriptions. It's all just the way it really is.
This chariot behind is wonderful right here.
Yeah, it's really something. You get a sense, a human sense, when you look at a chariot like this, especially a teenage king, right? He would have been on this chariot, pulled by some horses, and remember, for the day, it was the extreme sport, right? He was either in warfare, or he was fishing or hunting. In fact, you know, his death is still mysterious to us. We're still kind of fascinated by this young king that died at either 18 or 19 years old. How did he die? Well, there was an infection that set in, we now know, because of a break in the left leg. It may have been from a chariot accident.
You know, we always talk about you mentioned the ailments. If you look right there, he was not a healthy king. He endured a life of pain.
He was quite sickly, probably walked with a cane his whole life. A lot of canes were found in the tomb, very worn, as if they were used in real life. The things in the tomb were either something he used in real life or objects that were meant to accompany him into the afterlife. So a young man that wasn't healthy, the Egyptians intermarried, and there were some issues, of course, with health. So we're fascinated by the way he lived and fascinated by the way he died.
I've got to tell you, when you look at the artifacts right here, you see the shoes, you see the different things here.
Yeah.
We see a backgammon table?
Well, the game's called Senet.
Okay.
And it's an ancient Egyptian game, obviously, a board game that inspired backgammon. And those that study the history of games. But there's this one that is a little bigger to play. There was also one in the tomb that was fit in the palm of your hand. Right. So imagine the young boy down near the Nile River playing one of his favorite games.
Why do you think there's such a huge not concern, but just wonder about the king?
You know, he would have gotten lost in the pages of history if it wasn't for this discovery. He was not a significant king. His father was, Akhenaten, was a big deal. Yeah. But this king probably would have been just a footnote. But because of this amazing discovery of the objects that were put inside his tomb. But I also think a little bit his name. Yeah. Tutankhamun, it's easy for kids, because we have all ages that come to this exhibit. King Tut, right? I think that has something to do with it.
Opens tomorrow, Chris, and by the way, it goes through Sunday here, through Sunday. It opens tomorrow, goes through September here at Saunders Castle. Guys, back to you.
So cool. Levan, you know, I groan because my boys so rapidly outgrow their shoes and pants. Thank goodness we don't have a gold chariot that we have to scale up.
Don't worry about, you don't have the gold chariot. You don't have to worry about that at all.
They outgrow them so fast, Lev. All right, thanks. Exactly.